Hey guys, what is going on? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to get the budget cards for the playoff promo that EA did decide to drop, obviously because it is the playoff promo and it is the playoffs in real life. I just want to say thanks for the support. It's been really great. It's awesome to see, and thanks for just everything. And happy 2020. So write down your goals, make sure things happen. But we're going to take a look at the best budget playoff cards in my opinion, ranging from like the 85 all the way up to 93. All these 83s really aren't good for anything. And there's like one or two 85s that are really good at what they do that I think are really important to have. So with that being said though, we're going to hop right into it. And once again, these are all my opinions, so they're not 100% correct, but let's hop right into it. Starting it off for about roughly 10,000 coins, 13,000 coins, is going to be 85 overall, Philip Dorsett. Now, the main reason he's on the list is because he's got 92 speed. That's really all you need to know. 92 speed. I kind of see him as a return man / punt returner, obviously kick return / punt returner, but he can also be a gadget guy for you if you like to run that read option with your wide receiver, because I do that is a package now with the Taysom Hill Saints playbook. But he does have 88 acceleration with 92 speed, so he can do the lethal things. He doesn't really have the great route running, and he's not really hitting any thresholds, but once again, he's just going to be more of a gadget guy and a punt returner / kick returner. So definitely recommend Philip Dorsett for you. If you don't have a good kick returner with 92 speed, that's pretty deadly. So definitely recommend Philip Dorsett for you. Now we're going to head to the second card. For the second card, we're going to go with 87 overall. I hope I say his name right. Charvarius Ward. 91 speed with 86 acceleration, 80 agility, 89 jumping, 83 protection, 83 man coverage, with 77 zone coverage, and 84 press. Now, main reason he's on the list, and you're going to see this with a lot of people, is because of the speed. So he's 6'1", which is good. It's an average height for a cornerback, but he is 90. He has 91 speed. And you know how fast all the wide receivers are in Madden. It's ridiculous. So you do need some speed. And if you're just starting out, this guy that can at least go with the guys, just make sure you don't press him, because he can get beat on the press instantly. Just because that's just the way it is. But he does have 91 speed, so I definitely would recommend him if you're just starting out. Or if you're on a Chiefs team, he should be up to 93 speed, which is absolutely phenomenal. But with that being said, though, we're gonna head to the third card. The third card is going to be one of the four halfbacks that the 49ers do have. 87 overall, Raheem Morstead for under 30,000 coins. Main reason he's on the list is 92 speed with 93 acceleration. We know how deadly running game is this year. And with that 92 speed, 92 acceleration, he's going to be able to get to the edge and break tackles. If you know how to run, you know how to stop and start with the right trigger, obviously. And to make the agile cuts, he's going to be really good for you with that. And he is smaller, so I think that does help halfbacks a little bit. That can get through the tinier holes. But once again, he's on this list just purely because of that 92 speed with the 93 acceleration. Great third down running back if you need to run a screenplay. Obviously he's just sold, but he's going to be a really good halfback for you. My bad, why I say wide receiver, but he has a 59 catching, so that is a risk you're taking, but he's going to be really good for you. Definitely recommend Raheem Morstead. So now we're going to head to the next one. So the next card is going to be a fullback, so fullback's getting some love. 87 overall, CJ Ham for 30,000 coins. Now I don't know how you can pass this card up. I don't care if you use a fullback, but everyone does that kick. That obviously goes straight to the fullback because returns are so deadly this year. He's got 82 speed with 87 carrying. That's all you need is to know. He's not going to fumble the ball that often. He does have 86 lead block too, so that's a phenomenal fullback for you. And that's just a really good card to have. Even if you just run the ball, he's going to be really good for you and play really good with that 82 speed and the 90 awareness. I think the 90 awareness plays a huge factor in how his card should play, especially since he's since he's a back, technically that's just going to be trying to block people. So definitely recommend CJ Ham for you. 82 speed and 86 lead block. That's absolutely phenomenal. One of the better fullbacks out there for under 30,000 coins. It's kind of a steal. So definitely recommend CJ Ham. Now we're going to head to the next one. So these next two cards are strong safeties, and I do believe, the next two cards are going to be strong safeties, but this is if you don't have Pat Tillman all the way up, or if you're like me, sometimes you want to put Pat Tillman as a free safety instead of, because I use him my free safety, so I put him at free safety, and you want a strong safety that can just hold his own. So Jaquious Tart, 89 overall with 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 79 tackling, 89 protection, 85 pursuit, 79 man coverage, 84 zone coverage, and 89 hit power. So obviously 89 hit power is really good, and the 88 speed is really good, so he can play his own. He does have 89 play recognition too, so if you get him up to 91, he should hit a new threshold in play recognition. And he is 6'1" too, so once again, if your card should play really good if you put him in the right positions. Obviously, you're not going to win every game just because that's the way Madden is. But he should make a factor for you. You should be a factor, and if you want to use him, you can, because he's got 6'1", which is a lot taller than some of the strong safeties in the game. So definitely recommend Jaquious Tart. And now we're going to head to the other strong safety. The strong safety is going to be 89 overall, Von Bell. Now all these cards you can get out of the solos. I don't recommend doing the solos. They're tedious and annoying. But all these 89s you can get just by doing it. I think it's 108 stars, I believe. It's ridiculous. But anyway, back to it. Von Bell, 88 speed, 90 acceleration, 8 tackling, 91 play action with 81 man coverage, 82 zone coverage, and 82 hit power. Downside is he is 5'11", but he's going to be more of a coverage safety for you. A guy that can just be everywhere and be a ball hawk. With that being said, though, he did have a Team of the Week card, I do believe, and that card played really good for me. And that's just maybe it's just me, but he should play really good for you. I definitely recommend Von Bell. The 88 speed and that 91 play action plays a huge factor in how he should play, and he is going to be more of a coverage safety, and he can lay the boom if you need him to with that 82 hit power. Just time it right. But definitely recommend Von Bell for you. And now we're going to start heading to the 91s and the 93 overalls. Alright, so obviously this card's going to be really expensive, but if you did this rookie premiere, that's phenomenal for you. Good job. 91 overall, Marquise Brown. 97 speed with 90 deep route running. That's phenomenal. He's hitting pretty much almost all the thresholds just to get at least a good animation. And that 97 speed is just phenomenal. I don't know how you pass it up. And he is 5'9" too, so he should play really good for you. 97 speed. I got returned. I kicked a ball off, and the guy returned it with Marquise Brown and just absolutely toasted everybody. So 97 speed is pretty much unguardable at this point if you put him in the right position. Only downside is he's 5'9", but he does have 90 deep route running, so I think that should play a huge factor in how he plays and help you out. And he can catch the ball with 84 catching, so kind of like a better Devin Hester in my opinion. I'm sure he can get, once he gets a power up, that'd be awesome. But yeah, Marquise Brown is one of the better cards, so definitely recommend Mark. And next we are going to go 91 overall Frank Clark, back to about original price of a 95k to 100k, 83 speed with 89 acceleration, 87 strength, 76 tackling, 92 play action with 68 block shedding, 93 power move, and 85 finesse move. Now, I do think block shedding plays a huge factor, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So with that being said, the 83 speed should play. He's fast enough to be on a spy. 92 player recognition is huge, and the 93 power move is huge. Obviously, he's not going to line up off sides for you, but he's going to play really good. He's going to be more of a 4-3 pass rusher for you, so you're not going to want him in a 3-4. You can put him in a 3-4, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it. And I'm sure you can get reach elite, and I don't remember what I have on Frank Clark right now. I mean, not Frank Clark, Dwight Freeney, but kind of comparing him to Dwight Freeney, he's got this one more speed than him, and Freeney seems to play phenomenal for you. I think it's that finesse move. He does have better block shedding, but he's going to be really good for you, and obviously he's beating him in all the stats, but once again, we don't know until you play with the card. So definitely recommend Frank Clark for you, and now we're going to head to the next card. The next card is going to be 91 overall, Deebo Samuel, 91 speed, 92 jumping, 91 catching, 90 catch of traffic, 92 spectacular catch, 87 short route running, 86 medium route running, and 84 deep routing. Now, he's just a really good slot receiver in my opinion. 91 speed with 92 jumping is phenomenal. He's got 91 catching, so he's hitting a threshold, and he does have 90 catching traffic with that 92 spectacular catch. We all know how people just love to run man coverage, cover 3, all that stuff. So if you put him on an out route, he should be able to do that, and he can do some slants with that spectacular catch and that catching. So this is honestly a really good sleeper card, and he's going to play really good for you, I do believe. And you can put him as a return man too. He's going to be more of a gadget guy as well. So I definitely recommend Deebo Samuel for you. Next, if you did a rookie premier card for you, congratulations. Darnell Savage, 91 overall free safety, 93 speed, 93 hit power with 91 pursuit, 91 acceleration, 82 tackling, 86 play action, 84 man coverage, and 85 zone coverage. That's pretty good. He's a pretty good card. I definitely would recommend him. With that 93 speed and 93 hit power, he's kind of like a Derwin James, but for free safety. And he can coverage if you need him to, but I just think it's hard to pass up on a guy with 93 speed, 93 hit power, just because speed kills, and it's Madden. Speed is always important. So if you're just starting out, this is going to be a really good card for you if you can get him. But yeah, he should play really good for you. Definitely recommend Darnell Savage. I would love to play with him. I'm gonna see what he's like, but once again, every card is gonna play different for you if you put him in the right positions and you actually put him on the right spots in the field. So with that 93 speed, 93 hit power, I don't know how you can pass on him. Next card we do have is gonna be 91 overall Kyle Rudolph. Now tight ends are getting some love, which is great. 78 speed, 76 strength, 96 catching, 89 catch of traffic, 92 spectacular catch, 87 short rounding, 83 medium rounding, and 66 round blocking. So obviously downside, 78 speed, 66 round blocking, but 6'6", 96 catching, 92 spectacular catch. I'm sure he gets mismatch. I think it's mismatch nightmare. One of those two. The one that's a really glitchy with a tight end, and it should play phenomenal for you. He should play phenomenal. Kyle Rudolph's one of those cards that you can just rely on to catch the ball. And just make sure you hit the X button or the A button if you're on Xbox. But Definitely recommend Kyle Rudolph for you if you need a tight end. Don't put him in run blocking positions, but I'm sure you can be able to hold his own just for a little bit, but not too long. And I do think he'd be a really good red zone threat as well. So definitely recommend Kyle Rudolph. And now we're going to start heading into the 93s where you get some pretty good cards. So starting off for the 93s, we have 93 overall Josh Allen. This guy is hit or miss. I don't know. It's a shame that they lost. But 85 speed, 97 throw power, 85 throw accuracy short, 86 throw accuracy medium, 87 throw accuracy deep, 83 throw under pressure, 93 throw on the run, and 90 play action. So obviously not the greatest throwing stats, but he kind of reminds me of Kyle Murray, just with Kyler Murray without just about 5 less speed. The main thing is though is that 97 throw power, which is phenomenal, and I'm not 100% sure if he gets dashing Deadeye and escape artist, but if he gets dashing Deadeye, that is deadly. That 97 throw power, he's gonna be able to chuck that thing. Kind of like Patrick Mahomes, which is probably one of the highest throw powers in the game. He does have 93 throw on the run, which is good too, and with 90 play action. So Josh Allen's going to be really good for you. He can roll out if you need him to and run, but he can also throw some dots and lasers. So definitely recommend Josh Allen for it. And now we're going to head to the other quarterback. Starting it off, it's going to be Ryan Tannehill, 93 overall, the other quarterback for 200,000 coins, 82 speed, 92 throw power, 95 throw accuracy short, 90 throw accuracy medium, 92 throw accuracy deep, 91 throw under pressure, 92 throw on the run, and 88 play action. That is phenomenal. He should play really good for you. Those are all really good stats, and it's awesome to see. He's hitting pretty much every threshold, and he does get escape artist, which is it gets escape artist and dashing Deadeye, so this card should play really good for you. Obviously, 82 speed's not the greatest, but once again, if you don't run with your quarterback, you can mess with your defenders. Not the defense. You can mess with the person you're playing, just because you don't always need to run. He's a threat, but he's not like a threat where they put so many QB spies up. So if you run the right spots, he should play really good for you. I'll compare him to Russell Wilson, who I've got powered up here, and he's beating him in all the throw stats, and Russell Wilson plays phenomenal for me, so I can only imagine what Ryan Tannehill how he plays. So I would definitely recommend Ryan Tannehill. If you got the coins, go out and get this guy. He should be a really good quarterback for you. And now we're gonna head to the other two 93s. So Shaquille Griffin is gonna be the another 93, 94 speed, 93 acceleration, 88 agility, 91 jumping, 90 play action, 87 man coverage, and 90 zone coverage with 88 press. Once again, 94 speed. I don't know how you can pass it up. One of the fastest quarterbacks in the game, up there with Dion, and I do believe probably Rod Woodson, all those NFL 100 cards. But he's just phenomenal. That 90 zone coverage too. If you get that lockdown, he'll be up to 91 zone coverage with 91 play recognition, which should play phenomenal for you. He plays phenomenal for me. His I think it was his Mud Hero card, 86 overall. I always had on my team because I always put him in the nickel, and the slot receiver, and slot cornerback. He played phenomenal for me. He made plays that I wasn't expecting to, only for an 86 overall card. So I can only imagine what his 93 plays for and how he plays. So I definitely recommend Shaquille Griffin for you. And now we're going to head to the final 93 overall. And so the final 93 overall, final 93 overall card is going to be 93 overall Linval Joseph, 74 speed, 91 protection, 96 strength, 92 block shooting, 86 tackling, 70 acceleration, 79 power, and 53 finesse. Now, he's going to be more of a run stuffer for you. That's what you're going to want to use him in, just because that 96 strength is phenomenal, that 92 block shooting, that 91 protection, and we all know how much help you need on defensive line this year. And he does have a power up too, so all those stats will get boosted a little bit. If you can get up to 99 strength, I really am curious of how he play. I'm sure he played phenomenal. But Linval Joseph has always played really good for me, and whenever I run a 4-3, I have him or Damon Harrison, one of those two cards. And if you have a Vikings team, you just got another good defensive tackle, so that's phenomenal. But definitely recommend Linval Joseph. And those are all my opinions and choices for the NFL playoff promo. Hopefully they drop some more cards. I'm sure they will. Last year was kind of cool that they dropped them based upon who did really good in the game and who won in real life. So I guess we'll wait and see, but thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if I missed anyone.